I am so sorry for being late. Cause I made myself clear. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be early. I'm gonna be on time, and there's no hiccup. And then you send me the live stream when I'm in the crapper. I'm like, God damn it!
Oh shit! So
I was like, okay, I gotta work fast. Go, 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 go. And then my microphone doesn't work, so I'm like, fuck.
Oh man, you're just too damn funny, buddy.
Man, this is already a great start to your podcast. I love it.
Yeah.
God damn, my pen just fell. Fuck. I'm like, shoot. I'm trying to clean up my language for a podcast. So start now, and I'll be hey.
Okay, so you're good now.
I'm a good boy.
Okay, you're good now. Okay, so welcome everybody to our Something to Wrestle With on Saturday afternoon. I'm the host, SID-THE-KID. That's Gavin. Talks wrestling. Talks wrestling, not wrestling. Sorry, wrestling.
Talk wrestling.
Talk wrestling. This is going to be our third episode of this as well. Our first was a pilot, didn't get on, but the second one was freshness. Last week was pretty good. Gavin wasn't around, so Gavin's just around this time around. And now we're going to have some fun today.
Yes, we are. Now I just want to let everyone know Sid and I actually have a podcast of our own called The Roadcast. We're working behind the scenes. I'm mostly the behind the scenes guy. I'm not gonna be on here every week. Just letting you guys know, I'm just gonna be behind the scenes. But this week we're like, why not? Why not?
You're gonna be on once a week. Let's put it that way. Once a week. Yeah, it's that simple. Once a week, you gotta show your face up here, so people like to see Gavin talks wrestling.
No chaotic things are happening here.
Yeah. And just so everybody knows, if you want to join my live eventually, you gotta have these qualifications. You gotta be a creative content creator. You gotta have more than 1,000 followers, and we gotta see your face. And you gotta be 18 years and older. I'm not going any younger than that. Not happening with me. So
I'm 22, so I qualify.
Well, yeah, you qualified, all right. Yeah. I don't know how you. Well, yeah, you did. So whatever.
Well, to be fair, I do have brain damage, so you have to qualify me.
No, you just again, people. You're not getting on my podcast right now. Back off. So we're gonna ignore these comments down here, bud. And I don't care about them until the end of the podcast.
There's comments? I don't see on my side.
No, well, I got people that want to join our podcast right now. I mean, screw it. So,
hi, this is a podcast. That means podcast, as in podcast, as in you ain't joining.
Okay. So, anyways, let's get on with the business at hand here today. You and I came up with the plan last night. You're gonna name one wrestler. I'm gonna name another wrestler. And we're gonna see who can beat who, and create a storyline with these two wrestlers, and possibly put them into a possible main event match. Let's just go along with that. Let's see what happens with that today.
So I forgot about the whole storyline thing.
Yeah, well, I just added that in.
I thought we were just gonna do a fight, but let's do a storyline. I think we could do it.
Okay, so you can pick one. Now, let's not be a comedic character. Let's like a real serious character, right?
I have like 5 characters in mind.
My 5 characters. Well, I got 3, so we're good to go.
Okay,
so you want to go first?
Yes. My first character will be the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. That's a pretty impressive one. I'm going to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Andre the Giant. That's my man. Now, these two actually had a storyline. And let's picture this as Andre the Giant in his prime, Randy Orton in his prime. Who would
Andre the Giant pre-Hogan and Randy 09.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, the popularity with both of them, Who do you think would actually win that match?
Honestly, I would say that it'd be a tie. Right? I'd say they go for a trilogy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that Andre will undoubtedly beat Randy the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Randy will have one up on Andre the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third time is honestly hard to tell because they're both great in their own right. So it's very difficult to decide who should go over. In my opinion, I think Randy should go over specifically because he's like the underdog to Andre.
Yeah.
And everyone loves an underdog story.
Well, yeah, of course. And I think Andre would actually put Orton over because he knew his dad pretty well. So I think that at the end, like Andre would put up a huge fight at the first match, just a crazy, crazy match, right? Have him with a manager like let's put Paul Heyman as his manager, Andre's manager. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, and that's Paul Heyman now with Andre back then. So that kind of thing happening, right? And then to have that kind of match, have like the best 2 or 3 falls. So you put them once in the Royal Rumble, once in the Elimination Chamber, and then the final one at WrestleMania. So you build up to that WrestleMania match, right?
Yeah. I was going to go way back and say start the feud in December, have them go face to face at the Rumble inside the Royal Rumble, not in a match, but in the Royal Rumble match. Yeah. Have Orton eliminate Andre, then have Orton beat Andre in the second match, right?
Yeah.
And then at WrestleMania, do what you want.
Yeah, well, see, Andre had to win one of those 3 matches. So
yeah.
I would.
Yeah, Andre wins December. Royal Rumble comes around. Orton gets the foot up on
Andre. Yeah.
Andre, like eliminates Andre.
Yeah.
And then Andre, basically in that same match, Andre costs Orton.
Yeah.
And that builds up Elimination Chamber. And then Orton beats Andre. And then at WrestleMania, you can do whatever you want. You can go either way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, right? Because if it was Andre, though, like I know Andre so well, a lot of people know him so well. I think he would actually put Orton over on that match to like solidify his legacy. Say, hey, you actually are a legend killer. You got the big guy down, right? So
that's what Hulk Hogan should have done. Like Hogan should have put Orton over, but he didn't.
No. That's that SummerSlam. I remember that SummerSlam with him and Orton. Yeah. And I think the reason, I know we're going off on it, but I think the reason why Hogan didn't put Orton over because Hogan did not like Bob Orton Jr. Jr. He didn't like him, and he saw Randy Orton as an up-and-coming superstar, and he wanted to derail that. And he said, "No, I'm going to go over on that SummerSlam. This is the way it's going to be," kind of deal.
But you have like the guy who his gimmick is the Legend Killer. He goes into that. That could have been the first time we saw the Legend Killer. That could have been the start of the Legend Killer. But instead, you derailed that.
Yeah.
So in our timeline, Andre is the reason for the Legend Killer to be a thing. Yeah,
at the end of it, yeah. Because like no doubt, could you just imagine having Orton body slam Andre?
My God, oh God, I think that would be better than Hogan body slamming Andre.
I think so. Even that, or try to do the RKO, but Andre gets out of it and just tosses him. Like, no, you're not touching me with that. No.
No.
Yeah. It'd be a funny match to watch, but also at the same time a very serious match to see this happening kind of deal, right? It'd be just amazing.
Overall, I think that storyline that we just created was pretty good. It had like a structure, it had the build-up, and then it had the payoff.
Yeah. But see, what I would think though, instead of Orton throwing out Andre, put Andre just chucking them right out to the fans. Just like, here you go, wham, gone, right? Kind of deal. That would be funny because Andre would do that.
Yeah, but like in the Rumble match, right?
Yeah, in the Rumble match, yeah.
Have them both eliminate each other, but
Yeah.
at the end, when Orton's out, just have Andre grab him and chuck him.
Yeah.
Just be like, you don't do that to me. Boom.
Well, if you want to add a little bit of icing to that, why not put Bob Orton Jr. as Randy's manager for that as well, right?
Yes, I would love that. I think that would be a great time.
Oh, it would be just great because then Andre and Orton back in the day they had a good feud going there for a couple of years, and to revamp that into nowadays, like holy shit, right? And then you see that's where you could actually have both Ortons throwing out Andre at the Rumble. Then there you go, right? Two of them gone, right?
I think it's a beautiful story that culminates into Orton punching Andre.
Yeah.
Because that's how you do the Legend Killer gimmick. You punch them. You don't RKO them and be done with it. No, you have to punch them. Like, I'm sorry, but you do.
Oh yeah, you gotta do something like that, right? But I can just imagine Orton trying to do the RKO on Andre and just like, no, fuck no, get away. He's not happening.
He'd be like, no.
Yeah, slap, yeah. Then he would actually have him down the mat, and then he would actually step on him over his chest, like, no, both there, right? Oh, just clean his whole chest.
I can just picture it, and it's so awesome. I wish, God, that match would be so cool.
Yeah, both in their primes, with just that going on. Oh God, man, just. And I can see Orton on the corner of the ring, and Andre just squashing him every single time, and you just see arms and legs flying all over the place, right?
Well, I can see Andre just standing there and Randy doing his little slithering thing, and then Andre being like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, that don't work. No.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, that would be like a WrestleMania match. Like the end of it would be a WrestleMania match, and I don't know what would be. I think it'd be like I would put like a career-ending match, like a career versus career match. That way, Andre can leave WrestleMania as good as what he is, and then Orton could go continue his legacy as the Legend Killer, and you'd have that, right?
Or didn't he have legacy at the time? So therefore, you could do this. You could say, if Andre beats Randy, Randy has to disband the legacy. If Randy beats like Andre has to leave the WWE forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you want to put a little twist on that as well. Let's just say it was Randy and a whole legacy after Andre. Let's put a little twist. And Bob Orton was there too. Let's put all four of them there, right? Bob Orton turns on them and helps Andre out. You see? And then you got Bob Orton Jr. and you got Randy Orton.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think Sid went all like Vince McMahon on us. Because, my God, we had a great story. I mean, and then let's do this! Dude, what?
Yeah, I went Bruce Pritchard on you on that one.
And then just to have the icing on the cake.
Yeah, Orton turns on Orton.
And I'm over here like, dude, the cake is bitter now. Like, come on.
It's like somebody actually crapped on the cake. What the hell?
Yeah, right? No, but that was a great first round of our game, and I really like that. Yeah, I think we created a story without the ending of your story.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go next one here.
You really pulled a Vince McMahon on me, and
I really did, didn't I? I was like, there, do that. Yeah, I know. That was
I did not like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a tag team.
So, okay, I have a tag team too.
Okay, tag team. Let's go with Oh. Oh yeah. AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. They were a tag team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with my favorite tag team of all time. Let's go with the Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys. Now, see, that'd be a really good, interesting match with those four. Because
Yeah.
you can do basically anything. You can do like ladder matches, steel cage matches, like anything with those guys. You're just awesome.
I think Jeff would undoubtedly be he'd be like the show off of the match.
Yeah.
And I think the MVP would be Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles. I think those two would definitely like tear the house down. Because they could be like the guys doing like all these crazy ladder stuff. Meanwhile, you could have Matt and Jericho just in the ring fighting and not having to do all these crazy stuff with Hardy and Styles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, right. And see, I'd make that into like a cage match. That gives it more elevation to it. You could do things off the cage kind of deal, right? And just
I kind of like ladder matches better because that's their forte. And Jericho technically did create the Money in the Bank briefcase match.
Mhm.
So, although he never won one, which is mind-boggling,
I know, right?
but I think having Styles in a ladder match would do wonders for his career too.
Oh yeah.
So, I think putting all four of those men in one ladder match, you could do one match where it's a ladder match, one match where it's a steel cage, and one match in a coffin match.
Like the 3 stages of hell, basically.
I wouldn't mind that. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, if you do 3 stages of hell, I would pick the first one just as an actual match, actual tag team match. Just put that
And
in.
then the second should be a
Ladder match. Get that ladder match.
no. I think that should end it because if you get the titles, then you win the titles, right?
Okay, cool. So the second one's probably be something like no DQ.
Yeah.
There you go. Because yeah. And then the third one, the ladder match, and then there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad match at all. Not a bad tag team for that. Because
see, we could book the show better than Vince McMahon.
But then I turned that around and I put Lita in there.
This is why I'm the one who says, shh, no, calm down.
Another Vince McMahon turnaround. There it is.
And you wonder why I'm just behind the scenes.
No kidding, right?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the viewers of this podcast, I'm going to give you guys a little insight on what happens behind the scenes of these podcasts. He'll DM me one day and be like, hey, we need like a name for a podcast. I'll be like, oh, okay. And I would give him a name. And he'd be like, no, that doesn't work. Do another one.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, here's another one. No, that doesn't work. Do it. And I'll be like, okay, fine. I'm going to gaslight this guy into thinking it was his idea to do it. Because he needs to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you come up with the broadcast. Like, who came up with the broadcast? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I was thinking like, oh, podcast, broadcast, broadcast.
Well, no, I think we were talking about Vince Russo that night. We kept saying,
and then we were also talking about Vince Russo, and I was like, huh.
Yeah. I guess I have to
bro.
Oh man, the ideas you and I come up with on these things is just crazy.
And sometimes we come up with ideas just like when we're on a random live. We're like, hey, we should do this, and I'm like, okay.
Just so everybody knows, every single night from 7 o'clock till freaking, 1, 2 in the morning. We're always on live.
And we're either like doing like business ideas or we're just like just shooting it. Like we're just here. Like we're just
Yeah.
talking.
We'll be like, ooh, I found a building. And there it is.
Yeah, he plays a city game while we go live, and he's like, "Ooh, a building."
Hey, you want to do another match?
Yeah, sure. And let's make this one the last story of us,
Yeah.
and then we'll move on to a different segment. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Now my thing is, this might get me a little bit of a. We're gonna do divas next. We're gonna do women's.
Okay.
And you gave me a great idea. My woman will be Lita.
Lita. All right. Okay. I'm gonna throw this out of left field with this one. I'm gonna have fun with this one. I'm gonna have fun with this one, buddy. Oh yes, Lita. Picture this.
Just be.
Go ahead.
What?
Picture this. We got Lita, the thong-wearing queen, versus Mae Young.
Oh, so we're really going out of left field with this one, okay?
Yeah.
We can work with this.
Yeah.
Can we work with this? I don't know, but we'll try.
Let's try working with this one now. We should have like a thong wearing contest. Just strip them down to the thongs.
Now, Sid, now you lost me. You lost the viewers.
I'm thinking Miss McMahon all over again.
Bro, we had them, and then you said that.
That's not bad.
But,
oh man.
Okay, let's try being appropriate with this story, okay?
Let's try to be appropriate. Let's try to be appropriate with this one. All right, here we go.
Because after all, this is going on YouTube, so.
You darn right it is. After this, it's going straight to YouTube.
Let's just be reasonable.
Okay, so Mae Young versus Lita. Okay.
Which is a crazy match altogether.
Yeah. But see, how would you book that kind of match though? Like honestly, I've seen Mae Young matches in her early days on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. She was a legit badass. Like holy shit, man, was she good? And then they just made it.
I know how you can turn it into a sword.
Okay.
Okay. So after the Dudleys powerbombed her through a table.
Yeah.
Remember that? God
yeah,
damn.
I remember that. She gave him shit after that saying he didn't do it hard enough.
I know. God, she's crazy. But have her go up to Lita and be like, "Hey, I thought we were friends. Why didn't you have my back?"
Yeah.
And Lita could say, "I'm sorry, I'm dealing with Edge and I'm dealing with Matt Hardy. I can't. I can't deal with you because I'm dealing with Edge and Matt and this whole thing."
Yeah, gotcha.
And then Mae Young gets frustrated. Mm-hmm. She gets angry. She says, "Well, then let's have a one-on-one match. You versus me. You owe me that one. And make it for your title."
Okay.
And Lita be like, "Are you sure about this?" And Mae Young is, "Yes, I'm damn sure." Mm-hmm. And then Kurt Angle comes out. And yes, I just turned to Vince McMahon. Hi.
No, see, what I would do is I would have them feud, like not fighting yet, just talk back and forth kind of thing. Now, it just wouldn't be a pay-per-view match. It can't be. It just can't be. There's no way.
I think you could work it into a pay-per-view match if you made a blood feud. If you made it into a blood feud, then yes.
No blood feud. No more like put down like no way out. So like that. No way out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the final the only time you're gonna wrestle is this time right here. Well, this will be one of two. This can be an exhibition match. Now with this exhibition match, I'm going all Bruce Pritchard on this one. I'm going to all Bruce.
Be civil
It'll
and be appropriate. See, this is why I'm behind the scenes, because I'm the one who reels him back in.
Here it is. Here's the match. Pudding in the pool match. And chocolate pudding in the pool match. The first one gets knocked into the pool, loses.
Dude, I feel like if people had to vote for either Sid's Mae Young versus Lita match versus my Mae Young versus Lita match, they're going to vote for mine.
I know.
Because I was just joking about the Kurt Angle thing. You're not joking about the pudding thing.
See, there's chocolate pudding in the pool, man. Not just any kind of chocolate, any kind, but it's chocolate pudding.
Sid, come on.
It would be funny.
Be civil.
Man, okay. I tried to be man, but I wanted to put Mae Young out there today. I felt I had to put Mae Young out there somehow. So there it is.
Well, okay, so we had our first story, which was pretty good. We had
the tag team match.
Andre the Giant versus Randy Orton. That was an excellent match. We had Chris Jericho and AJ Styles teaming up to go up against the Hardy Boys. That was a great match. Mm-hmm. And then we had Mae Young versus Lita.
And a chocolate pudding match.
And this is where we differ, because I have a straight-up match for the women's title.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I just said it. I already said it. I said, damn sure, and that's pretty much it. Like,
okay.
I wouldn't make it into, like, a big storyline.
No.
I just create a smaller one-off, and I would build it up for weeks. But here's what I would do. I would have it on a random Monday Night Raw and have Lita beat Mae Young clean.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I would do, because I'm a professional, which is funny. Which is funny because if you guys ever see us on live, I'm like the least professional.
Yeah.
But on this, I am the most professional, which is funny.
I know, it is funny. But see, the thing is, I wouldn't have Lita go over May. This is what I would do with this match. This is what I would do with that match. And this would be a funny part. This would be a funny part. Come on, this would be it. You have Lita, she's on the mat. She's laid out, okay? Mae Young goes up the top rope, and she just stumbles, whatever, and she falls on top of Lita as a splash, and the referee counts 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
No, that would actually be cool. But besides the pudding part.
Okay, besides the pudding part. Okay.
No, fine. I'm going to take that element into my storyline.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to make it into a trilogy. But Mae Young beat Lita in the first match by the way you did.
Yeah, okay.
She stumbled and then she falls on her butt and lands on Lita. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Does she dislocate her hip? Probably. But
yeah.
But besides the point, then you'll have Lita saying, "Hey, I want a rematch," and then Young being like, "No, I beat you the first time and it was very clean."
Yeah.
And then Mae Young beats her a second time.
Yeah.
Completely on accident. Again.
Again.
You know how this time?
How's this one?
So Lita and Mae Young are in a ladder match.
Yeah.
And Lita goes to suplex her off the ladder. Mae Young's hand gets caught into the title and pulls it down, and she's the winner.
There you go. That's cool too. Yeah.
And that would create major heat on Mae Young.
Well, yeah, it will.
So then Lita finally gets her redemption at the third match.
Yeah.
Beats her clean, 1, 2, 3, no shenanigans, no nothing, just straight up 1, 2, 3, and then Mae Young retires. She has a hand baby, and Lita can.
Yeah. Baby. No, get this. Oh, I got something else to add this.
No.
No, come on, hear me out on this. Okay. After, prior to that match, they had a pudding, they had another match with two of the contestants. It was at the chocolate pudding match in the pool, okay? They just put it, they had it. Mae Young, she leads up the ramp. She goes up to the pudding pool. She reaches in and she pulls out her head. Like, that's my head. And then everybody's like, yay, Mae Young's hand, there it is.
Oh my god, it's my son!
It's my son! What are you doing in the chocolate pudding? And then Mark Henry comes out and he's like, oh yeah, there it is. Isn't it?
Okay, we're going way too far with it. I'm gonna cut right here.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, so here, okay, on serious note, that was a comedy and that was pretty cool. I love that. Serious note though, who are your
my storyline was pretty cool. Yours went in a whole different direction.
It really did. It really did. So I gotta ask you a question. I don't even know if I know some yet. But who are your Mount Rushmore wrestlers?
My Mount Rushmore will be very different from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because my Mount Rushmore is pretty much my top 4 favorites of all time.
Yeah.
So you would have Cena on there.
Yeah.
You would have Orton on there. Orton definitely deserves to be on there.
Yeah. For yours, yeah.
And then you have CM Punk, and go ahead, roll your eyes.
No, it's okay. No, it's cool.
And then you would have Bray Wyatt the Fiend.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Because that's my Mount Rushmore. Because that's who I grew up watching.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, like we discussed last night, we watching old matches, I'm trying to get myself out there in wrestling, but right now I'm very confined in one era, and that was the PG era.
Yeah.
Which, for the most part, sucked. But the PG era sucked for most of it.
Yeah, for most part. But that's John Cena era. So it just means to call it the John Cena era.
But he really did do good in that era, though.
Oh, he did. No doubt, he did.
And Orton thrived in that era, too.
Yeah.
Punk thrived in the 3 years that he was in that era.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it got close to the end, Bray Wyatt really molded the talent, molded what we could expect for the new era.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, of course.
So,
right?
and also Seth Rollins, you have to kind of put him there. He's not in my Mount Rushmore, but I figure I should give him a shout out because what he did for the World Heavyweight Championship was so mesmerizing, and he really made that prestigious.
He did.
So that's my Mount Rushmore with the
Yeah. Gotcha on that. That'd be cool. To choose mine, it would have to be, well, of course, Andre. It's always going to be Andre. They're hands down. Okay. Bret Hart is another one. I've always liked him. Again, I'm old school, but I'm new school too. So I like Batista. Batista is awesome. There's another third guy right there. I don't really like this guy as much, but his wrestling skills and everything was out of this world. And I'm talking about Eddie Guerrero. Okay. I don't like him, but his wrestling skills, everything, holy shit, yes. But I still would put him on my Mount Rushmore because it's Eddie Guerrero. Okay. And my last one, Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, Bruce Pritchard would be your, like, nominee for if anyone would get knocked down, he would be up there, right?
Yeah, okay. So if it wasn't Bruce Pritchard, I would put somebody like The Miz. I'd put The Miz in there.
Okay, cool.
Yes. The
All
Miz
right.
has done everything, man. Like everything possible, The Miz has done it.
People really sleep on the Miz. I love the Miz. Like,
Oh yeah.
people don't get what the Miz has done with the company,
Yeah.
but he needs to be a heel.
I know.
Like he's slowly going back to being a heel on Raw right now, but he needs to be a heel.
Yeah. He's best when he's heel. He's
Yeah.
best when he's heel. When he's a face, people still boo him. So why be a face? Be a heel.
It's funny because Miz said it's weird because I'm not used to getting cheered. Like I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
And he said it's all because of R-Truth. R-Truth made me get cheered. R-Truth made me do this. So I kind of owe him that, but at the same time, I want to beat him because I'm a heel.
Yeah. Exactly, right? Exactly. So I think there's some time here. We have about an hour here. Close enough. 2:30. Well, yeah, about 45 minutes. I think we'll wrap it up for this one. And see how you did on tonight. I'm going to edit all this stuff out and all this stuff, everything. And you can post on your page if you want. Go ahead. It's going to be on YouTube.
Yep.
And
You can find me on Gavin Talks Wrestling on TikTok and Gavin Talks Wrestling on YouTube. I will be doing that soon. So thank you, Seth, for having me, and have a great day, guys.
see you maybe tonight, then, but if
Yep.
you're lucky. If you're lucky.